So, does it matter if you're awake and aware? Does it matter if I am or if anyone is? If you give a lot of credence to the old teachings that we've received from, centuries of Buddhism and non-duality, Sufi masters and people like that are teaching kind of a mystical interpretation of awakening, then it kind of doesn't really matter because you can very easily misinterpret these things to mean it's only about you. But examine those things closely. As a matter of fact, the easiest way to do that is to look at the societies that have been created with this particular philosophy. They're very much societies that are stuck and don't move and end up really oppressing the poor. Because nobody does anything for anybody. Nobody sees themselves as a vital part of their society if they're searching for enlightenment. They're like, well, I'm searching for enlightenment. I want to get out of this whole mess. But if we look at it in a different way, if we think, I don't want to say believe, but if we think there's a possibility that awakening is actually available to all of us, then it starts to really matter because you can see yourself more integrated into the entire world and everything that's going on as a human being. So one thing to think about is, so imagine awakening is your birthright. Awakening is how you are supposed to be, dissolved into everything, not a real, you don't live sucked into your imagination. You don't live believing that all your concepts of who you are is actually who you are. You dissolve yourself so that you can see that you are an integral part of everything. Then it matters. So here's a little interesting analogy. Pollution. We think that's bad stuff, right? Pollution is something that's not natural, like a chemical that gets into the water. It pollutes the water and it kills the things around it. Well, if we think that our awakened being is our natural being, yours, mine, everyone's, then living in this fixed imagination of the unreality, living in unreality is like pollution. It's an unnatural state. And as long as anyone is living in this unnatural state, they are going to be a pollutant. You, me, everyone. Everything that we do out of unconsciousness creates a certain destruction around us. It's why our relationships don't work. It's why our communities don't work. It's why we are polluting the entire world. So it matters. And it's possible. Now put those two ideas into your daily life. How is that going to change the way you approach your spiritual search, your meditation? It matters, and it's doable.